Hi guys, I'm Dean. I'm a university student from the northern parts of Germany, and this year is gonna be a little project for me where I talk about my day and about all the things that come to my mind, and maybe I'll improve my English a little bit on the way. So, a funny little story. I got a flatmate who's from Wales, and he has a female friend who's from Scotland. And one of the first thing the Scottish girl ever said to me was, "Oh my god, you guys are so efficient. How did Germans do that?" Because apparently that stereotype is true, but as a German, you hardly ever notice. It seems to be second nature to us. Even people like me, who would hardly call themselves a real German, appear to be this way. If you know a German, ask him one single question. Do you have a flashlight at home? Or even better, do you have a flashlight with you? And he'll probably say yes, for the tiny chance that there is a blackout. And just to let you know, the chance of there being a blackout in Germany is very, very low. So it doesn't even make much sense. But still, one of the first things I grabbed when I moved into our dorm room was a flashlight. Another thing we carry around with us all the time is a bottle of water. That drives my Scottish friend up the wall. "You and your stupid water," she says. She still doesn't get why we do that, and I still don't get why not everyone does that. I mean, what do people do on their way to work or when they're meeting with friends and they get thirsty? I mean, I just have to open my rucksack and get my bottle of water. Here's another thing we do: efficient teamwork. I mean, most people do well at teamwork, but we plan it to the tiniest possible thing that could happen. We don't just go, "Okay, I stand in this corner and you stand over there, and then we'll meet somewhere in the middle." Nope. We go, "Okay, we get so many people and we gotta do this in a certain amount of time. What is the most efficient way to do this?" There it is again. Efficiency. Seems we do love that word. We also don't have a word for being fashionably late. My Scottish friend once asked me if we do, and I just grinned at her and she went, "Right, German, I get it." I can't even explain it in German, it's that far in a concept to us. Now there's a big stereotype that isn't that true at all: punctuality. It really depends on what part of Germany you come from. Especially people in the north are a bit more relaxed about being punctual all the time. I had to learn that the hard way, several times. Either they make it in time or they don't, but they won't rush to make it. So, most times, they won't make it in time. Another thing my flatmate told me is that we are not less respectful, but let's call it less formal with our teachers. And in return, teachers are less formal with their students. They call us by our first names. We "sieht" them as Germans do, and in some rare cases, we even allow to call them by the first name. Especially in the higher grades, there's often a relaxed atmosphere, even in the classroom. At least that was the case in my school. Also, they aren't as strict as you'd believe them to be. Sure, they'll throw you out if it causes a ruckus, but they'll let you get away with the weirdest stuff. Once my best friend and I were bored in class, so we packed our bags, stood up, and while we walked out of the room, we told the teacher that we had learned enough that day. So he looked at us and went, "Right, you got the thing." Or we just went, "Right, we gotta do the thing." And he let us go. It was hilarious in that moment. So, most German teachers, not so strict after all. What a surprise. So, I had this one amazing teacher who was my French, German, and drama teacher, and also the head of our drama club during my A levels. He told dirty jokes all the time, and all of us adored him. After every play, we would host a big party, and he would talk to us, dance with us, even drink with us. One time, he got so drunk that he danced on top of a cupboard with some other students. So, Maybe German teachers are a little bit different, at least from the ones in Wales, or so I've heard. If they're not so different after all, good for you.